out. Prepare to be intellectually destroyed. First, though, let's go to someone that won't intellectually destroy us. It's Brian Dowling.
No, I
won't. He's finally gone.
Stay away from him. You know he fancies you so much.
Yeah, I've seen it all, Brian.
Oh.
I'm going to have serious words with him very soon. You are jealous, aren't you?
I'm a bit jealous, yeah.
Let's talk about this week and the Crips.
Yes.
What did you make of it?
Scary.
It was,
It was quite scary. Plus, we had a world premiere in the house, which was nice.
Yes. Would you have been as scared as Alex?
Let's be realistic. I would have screamed 3 times in the first 10 seconds.
You like screaming,
I like
don't you?
when Alex... a lot. When Alex cries... What are you saying? I love it.
They were quite lucky, really, to pick 2 people to go up for eviction with them.
Clever as well.
You've picked very wisely.
But it didn't really work, did it?
Didn't work.
He's still sat here.
Who would you have picked?
Oh, that's a hard one. I think Jem was an obvious choice because she's only been in there 2 weeks. So obviously Jem.
Yes.
But someone else, someone I didn't get on with. That's what you do. People you don't like as much.
Yeah. Do you think they used their insider info to the best of their advantage?
No! They had all that power, like 2 little boys. They did not know what to do with it.
What would you have done?
I would have been really vicious.
Because you've been in there.
Yeah,
so
I would have been. If I was going to be the, really bad and the villain, I would have said outrageous things. I would have made up stories. Would have said so much, yeah.
You do that anyway, don't you?
Only to you.
Brian, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to get Anton.
Be careful.
He's in serious trouble. Come on. Get your coat, you're cold. This time last week, I was sunning myself in Mallorca, but guess where I'd rather be? Here! But the water in Borehamwood don't taste like it ought either. Not to worry, though, it's T-minus 21 days. That's right, only 21 days left until finale night. But tonight is eviction night! Yeah, you have decided that the Big Brother ghost train stops here for Anton, and he has become the 6th person to be evicted. But what else have we learnt today? Well, as some of the housemates seem confused about their sexuality, Anton has helpfully developed his patented sexual orientation deduction device.
This person has sucked Tom's willy.
I think Jem's taken the whole wolf pack thing a little too far. What big eyes you've got, all the better to see with. What a big nose you've got, all the better to smell Louise with. And what an enormous belly and unfeasibly massive knockers you have. Ow! Harry's finding it really, really difficult to come down after Wednesday's All-Star premiere. He can't quite believe that he met his favourite celebrity. Either that or he's still a zombie.
Oh, and Nicky Graham. I do her. Because I recognise her off Big Brother.
And Louise proves if you hang around with footballers for long enough, you're bound to pick up a thing or two. For once, it's not chlamydia. That was so good, was it not? To be able to just launch yourself. I couldn't do that. Right, our panel tonight is street, sexy, svelte and stunning. I'll let you figure out which one is which. Since being evicted last week, he's been in the studio with Bizzle, he's been on the town with Rebecca and has been brapping all over the place. It's a den. I shall say this only once. She's one of the sexiest waitresses in TV history, and she almost single-handedly won the Second World War. It's Vicky Michelle! What a legend! What an absolute legend! She is the sugar in my tea, the Tom to my Alex, and the ginger to my nut. It's my presenting plus one, Miss Alice Levine. Which one's Tom? Are you Tom? You're Tom.
I'm Tom.
You're Tom. OK. And he's sitting on the panel this series for the very first time. Egg boiling specialist and Wales's answer to Alex. It's Glenn. Fabulous panel this evening. So it's been just over an hour since Anton said his goodbyes to Britain's most haunting bungalow. But has anyone been sobbing out of sight under the stairs? Let's have a look.
I'm genuinely gutted that Anton's gone, genuinely. Even though I voted for him this week, I'm gutted that he's gone.
I thought that he would have got cheered in that, really, after, you know, the crypt thing and all that. Because I've had a right screaming there.
Yeah, but people might not have forgotten the message last week.
But then again, mine wasn't all like, way pure out, just bang outright cheers, was it?
But I think you've done enough during your time here to earn, well, you've been saved twice now.
Aye.
Hi. So, Glyn, did the right person go tonight?
100% yes, of course.
Why?
Do you know what? No. Oh, come on, guys. I'm
Just so you know, his mum and best friend.
I apologise. No, but I'm a teacher in school now, all right? And first of all, I don't tolerate bullies, and I don't tolerate, you know, backstabbing. Of course he's a bully. The way he spoke...
I think bullies are very harsh words.
No, but the way he spoke to Aaron and the way he speaks about Faye and stuff, I would not expect that.
So you think the right person went?
Yeah, of course.
What do you guys think? OK, this is CJ, Anton's friend.
I can answer this very simply. In no way has he bullied anyone.
No.
In no way has he bullied anyone. He's been himself from the very beginning. He is not bullying anyone. Bullying... Who is he bullied? Ask Glenn, who's he bullied?
I don't think he's bullied anyone.
It's not bullying, it's just kind of game
Hold on, Glenn.
He's rather devious in the way that he plays, but he's not a bully at all. I wouldn't say he's a bully.
And it is a game at the end of the day, and a game that's meant to be played.
I mean, first of all, I'm very disappointed.
Guys.
I'm really disappointed. 20 of my Facebook votes have gone down the Swanee tonight. That's the first thing I'm disappointed with. But I think overall, Anton was totally outsmarted by Aaron overall. Yes. I think although Anton came in with 160 IQ, it was Aaron who read the house brilliantly, and he's been outsmarted by him.
But did the right person go?
No.
That's the question.
Jem should have gone.
Jem should have gone, not Anton.
I love to watch Anton. Thank you so much.
It's very hard when the mother's in the audience. Remain. It's Remain, isn't it? Yes. Oh, look, she looks so sad.
No, I'm not.
Den, what effect will Anton's leaving have on the house, do you think?
The wolf pack is now dead.
Hold on.
Come on! Wolf pack out! Wolf pack out!
Yeah.
Glenn, settle down.
Yeah.
Jay's still in there.
Jay's still in there, but there's...
Louise has been recruited.
Oh,
get her out.
Please. Basically, with Anton gone now, he was my best mate in there. I'm really deeply saddened. Deeply saddened.
You're sad, but how will it
Well, you know
affect the
what?
house?
He goes back to his mum and his best mates and goes back doing what he loves best. So, you know what? He'll make the most out of it.
How will it affect the house?
Oh, the house is going to be dead. It's going to be boring. It's going to be boring.
Vicky, he obviously made a mistake choosing Jem. I think we all know why he chose Jem, I think, because he thought she would go and not him. Who would you have chosen?
Probably Aaron. If I was him.
Yeah.
You know, I'd have got Aaron.
I think that's
because he was the biggest threat, so...
Yeah, and that's an interesting thing, because he did say on quite a few occasions he wanted to go up against Aaron.
Yes, he did, and he didn't nominate him.
But I suppose he knew that...
That Aaron would have saved.
That Aaron would have been saved.
But I think it's a shame that he's gone.
It is a shame that he's gone.
Because he was a great character.
Yeah.
I like the...
Yeah.
I'm a villain. Loved it.
Alice, is Jay a sitting duck now, do you think, that the other members of the Wolf Pack are no more?
I don't know, I think... what do we call it? Death by
association.
I think if people have voted... I'm sorry, I thought Echo would come on, but I think if people have voted out Anton and they were thick as thieves, I think that's not going to have the best effect, and he's maybe not got as many allies now, so it's it is going to be tricky because once you've made those allegiances with people and then they go, you sort of have to start making.
I think the one thing Jay always did though was he always remained friends with everybody else as well, didn't he? He was very much the leader of the Wolfpack.
After their time in the crypt, though, I just think
the
time in the crypt
there was no leaders.
They did seem like a bit of a team.
There was no
No,
leaders.
there wasn't. It was literally the Wolfpack's just 3 best mates. You know what I mean? And we made the Wolfpack as a part of where us 3 could go to talk to each other. It was never like a clique or a gang.
No, but what we saw was the Wolfpack.
You see a very small snippet of what's actually shown.
And all we saw from the Wolfpack is let's get her out, let's get Faye out, let's get them. Just make sure we're okay.
When did we do that?
But hold on, it's a game.
Yeah, but
at the end of the day, it is a game, and you can play that game however way you want.
I know.
You know.
Jen, do you think Aaron will be gutted or maybe annoyed that Jem hasn't gone tonight with everything we've seen?
There's going to be still hardly any more of the same bedtime cuddling there was last time before she was in the house. So, I don't know. I think Aaron needed an arch nemesis, so to speak, so he could have someone to always go against. And now that's lost. I don't know really what's left for him to argue
We were talking about this earlier, actually. Aaron looked like he was going to cry when he saw Anton's message, I thought. And they do kind of need each other, don't they? They were brilliant together.
Righteous character against him. He liked to sort of take the moral high ground and so he could bounce off him. So I think without him, he's going to have to moan about burping or whatever he did before.
I think he's going to come up against Jem now. I mean, Jem is the one that she's going to fall out with him. That's going to be the new rival.
What do you guys think? Do you think now it's going to be Aaron against Jem? Is that who he's next? Let's go here.
Yeah, I think it will be. Gosh, I don't know how Jem has kept the patience with Aaron, with her sister, because I just think that Aaron is just really playing fair. Yeah. He's really playing fair, and for a sister to be in there, I mean, I've got sisters, and if I was in that, I'd just want to kill him. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Romain, what do you think?
She doesn't like Aaron.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Come on, you're Anton's mum. You can say whatever. This is a place to be outspoken about Big Brother, so say whatever you like.
He's quite sneaky, but everybody loves him. What can I say? Everybody loves him.
She's right.
But he's still in there, and Anton's out, so they really love him.
No. Aaron is scared of Jem because he knows that Jem's sussed out that he's intelligent,
well, obviously
and now Jem's a threat.
She's very insightful in her diary room, isn't she, about exactly what she says and what she feels and how the house kind of works and stuff. This is amazing. Glyn, his game plan, Anton's game plan, obviously hasn't worked because he's out.
Yeah.
So is he as smart as he thinks he is, in your opinion?
Well, obviously not. He's out. If he had the proper game plan, he'd be there till the final and he'd win, or he'd come second or something like that. I think the whole Wolfpack idea is a complete farce, really, because obviously now next week it's going to be Jay versus Louise. Hopefully Louise, the robot, will be out.
Well, not necessarily, because Jem might be up. Jem might be up. We don't know what.
But then I think the whole relationship between Jem and Faye is coming quite nicely. I actually enjoy the little sister relationship, and it's nice seeing that in the house.
Yeah. Relationship's slightly over-egging what it is, isn't it?
But I think watching it as a viewer, as we've said, watching it as a viewer and living in the house and being around that sibling rivalry that's happening are two very different things.
If any of my sisters would have come in, I wouldn't have been able to cope with them being in the house. I'd be so protective of my sisters.
Yeah.
I'd be so protective of them, and plus it'd be me and my sisters against them then, because you wouldn't like anybody saying anything nasty about my sisters.
You'd have made your own little wolf pack.
Yeah. The wise guy.
The panel have spoken, clearly. But what do you lot think? Get in touch. Contact details are hanging somewhere underneath my unborn child. Coming up, Anton will be live in the studio answering the questions you want asked. Don't get upset, though, because as Jem said, it's like being in a shop. When you get what you want, you leave the shop. You don't stay in the shop, do you? No. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back to Bet on the Side. Now, we have donuts every every night. How do you think I got into this state? Eh? Well, that was kind of the doing it bit. But I was eating half a dozen yum-yums at the time. Right, it's almost time to meet Harry's former best mate. But before we do, let's remind ourselves of how Anton reached the dizzy heights of Wolfpack second in command.
Don't forget that you don't run the show. I run the show. And I'm going to run you. I'm going to own you. You, the man that's sitting right there talking to me right now. Not Big Brother, you. I'm going to own you. I'm sort of running the show at the moment. And I came here as the ladies' man. Anyone want to sleep with me tonight? You know, I'm too intelligent. And could be #1 tomorrow. What?
Anton. Ooh, he's a horrible lad. Mate, you're a dickhead. You're the one that put the idea in his head.
Oh, so now I'm in trouble for an idea in someone's head. For you, Faith.
Hope you fucking fall off, you douchebag. You bastard.
Harry's not the maybe. Anton, take that knife out of my back and stab it back in his back. All I'm going to do now is I'm just going to step my game up.
Anton.
Yeah, babe. And keep it even more intelligent. Aaron's just a natural dickhead. A nuisance, like a rash on my skin. He is evil.
You made yourself look silly once again.
Shut up, Aaron. I'm Batman. He's Joker. My dear man, you've clashed the wrong fellow. Good beats evil every time.
Please, please, please stay away from Anton.
So why am I still here? I am the villain.
What villainous acts have you been up to today?
See, I fell asleep while I was scheming. I'm a villain! I'm a villain! I'm a villain!
He's lost his mind completely.
Intriguing! They didn't take the villain seriously. Trying to have sex with Emma Willis when I'm out here.
She was pregnant.
Oh no, perfect.
After 43 days on lockdown, ladies and gentlemen, evictee number 6, it's Anton! Trying to sex with me right here and right now. Come on, Anton. You know you're in trouble, and I know you're going to be on your best behaviour. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Is there anything you want to clear up or apologise for before we get started?
No, everything I've said has been the truth, real. So,
really?
Yep, I know you're married, so sorry. No problem.
OK, let's move on then. You said that you, let's quote you here, you run the house and control Big Brother.
Yeah, I do.
So why are you sat here?
Basically, no, I just miscalculated a few things and it did
just
not...
a couple?
Miscalculated, didn't go as planned. But, yeah.
Do you feel like you intellectually destroyed Aaron?
No, Aaron beat me. Hold my hands up. Aaron beat me. And now this house is his. Jem, she might try and stop him, but it's over. He's fooled you all. He's fooled everyone.
I love
Aaron,
it. I love it.
He's fooled everyone. Aaron's won. Holy mackerel. What do you want about?
We're going to talk about Aaron in a little while. Now, you made it clear earlier on that you were up for fun and games with the girls.
Yeah, of course.
So why didn't you get any action?
Because basically I walked into the house, 11th, looked out across what girls are there. Maisie and Louise were the only girls I'd get with. The rest, they're not relevant to me. So I was like Maisie and Louise. I'm going to try and get a view lot. Louise became my best friend, and Maisie got with Aaron, and she thought I was a player. So no action.
Yeah, I think she probably thought you were a player for good reason.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I don't mean because you are a player, but because you kind of you gave off that persona.
I did, yeah.
At the beginning. Do you think that Aaron got the role that you wanted in the house, which was the game player and the womanizer, I suppose, to a certain extent?
Oh no,
he did kind of let his tongue do the walking.
No, he didn't get womanizer. Let's be fair, he didn't get womanizer. Don't be fooled. He kissed Faye and Maisie. Come on,
and Tom.
Not a hard feat.
And Tom.
Oh, yeah, and Tom. No, let's, please. He just gave a chicken and he took it too far. I was never going to play that game of chicken, so...
OK.
But hats off to him, he won votes. Well done. You know, let's kiss a guy.
Listen to him.
Let's kiss a man. That will win me votes.
If you and Aaron, that you were obviously at Loggerheads.
Yeah, of course.
So why didn't you nominate him?
Oh, no, because I was playing a game.
I know that you did nominate him, but then...
Oh, last week. I was playing a game.
stopped nominating him.
Because I was playing a game. I didn't want to be up against him because he was too popular on the outside. So I was trying to be up against other people. So I was...
But you did say on a couple of occasions as well that you really wanted to go up against Aaron.
No, but not yet. I wanted to go up against him around next week. I was ready next week. I was lining him up.
This was part of the blueprint, right?
Rolled out the blueprint. I was looking through it, and I was ready for him next week. I didn't want to be up against him this week. He would have just destroyed me.
OK.
It was Aaron. Come on, I would have lost.
We have a little clip for you.
Brilliant.
Take a look at this.
Anton, I'm sure you haven't always been of such a disgusting nature. With treating people like objects and thinking you're the bee's knees.
So have you seen that clip before?
Never seen that clip before, but we used to watch him walk around the circumference of the garden and say, what a weirdo, you know?
We did see you, actually, after he did that, it did cut to you saying, look at him, look, when he comes around again, you can see him talking to himself.
Yeah, he's talking to himself, but obviously that's just part of the game, so you lot can show a clip of it. You know, he knows what he's doing, yeah.
So do you feel like he outsmarted you?
Yeah, he outsmarted me. I underestimated him, to be honest with you. When I first came in...
At least you're man enough to kind of come out and put your hands up and say that.
Hands up, hats off to him. I think he's a legend. So.
A legend?
He will go down as a Big Brother legend. He will. I think I've done enough to be, you know, remembered, but he is a Big Brother legend.
OK.
You know, he knows the game inside out.
Now, one of the reasons why some people nominated you was because of your villain persona.
Yeah, I played up to it. I wanted to be nominated. Come on.
But why did you relish the role so much?
Because I just got past halfway and I started losing my mind. I didn't really care much about the house, and I knew I had Louise and Jay, best friends for life. I didn't care about anyone else in the house, and I sort of relied on the public now. And I thought, I hope the public find me entertaining. Hopefully they'll vote to save me each week. And I just thought, come on, guys, nominate. I actually danced around all the time saying, nominate me, nominate me.
Yeah, we did see that.
Yeah, didn't care.
We
didn't care.
But when Aden left and you threw in the towel, we saw a very different side to you.
Yeah,
a very different side. So what happened?
I just felt really grateful that the public had saved me for my first time up for eviction. I was like, oh, wow. So some people picked up too.
For the first time in many weeks, you looked quite humbled.
Yeah.
Do you not think?
Yeah.
You looked quite worried. And when I saw you tonight, after you'd left Brian, you again seemed a little bit nervous and worried. And I was quite shocked to see that from you.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
OK. No, I'm quite a humble guy at times.
So who is the real Anton?
What you see on the screen, like, you can ask my
But what we see on the screen is two very different people, I think.
Oh, OK. Do you think so?
I think in the beginning, you came across as quite cocksure. And I think that's why quite a few people didn't warm to you.
OK.
And then after Aden left, we kind of seen I don't want to say nicer side to you, but a slightly more humble side. And I think if you'd have been like that all along, you would have maybe lasted the distance, do you not think? Because you're quite a charming young man.
Thank you very much.
And I say that after you've said what you've said about me.
Yeah, I was going to say. No, I think every human being has different sides to them at the end of the day. And, you know, you saw two different sides to me.
Do you wish you'd have played it a different way all the way along, though, now?
No, because even though I was playing a game, I was playing a game in terms of working out votes and et cetera, but I wasn't playing a game in terms of my personality. You know, what you saw, both sides were just me, both the real me, but just different sides of me.
OK.
But I was just being myself.
Who surprised you the most in the house?
Who surprised me the most? No one, really. Maybe no one surprised me. I pretty much worked everyone out.
You got them sussed?
Yeah, I worked everyone out. No one surprised me.
OK, so you and Harry had quite a close relationship.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
But it felt that it changed one night.
Yeah.
Should we have a look?
Yeah, go on then. Yeah.
OK.
Mate, you're a dickhead.
Why?
You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot.
Why?
One of my closest friends in here. You can
Harry,
fuck
wait,
off.
Harry, I was never going to put your clothes in,
Anton,
Harry.
seriously,
Harry.
listen,
Yeah, go
okay?
on, listen.
You were one of my closest mates in here. You're not anymore.
Why not?
Not anymore, because I expected more from you.
Oh, so you claim that he was your best friend in the house?
He was one of my best mates. One of my best mates. He was, yeah.
So why did you assist in the dyeing of the clothes?
He was one of my best mates, but he was never more my mate than Jay and Aden. Never. Okay. At the end of the day, we're gonna, you know, get him back prank-wise, because everyone loves pranks in the house. But because I was affiliated to Harry more than Jay and Aden, I was never gonna put the clothes in. But fair enough, I was involved. I poured dye in. But I never would have... Jay actually said to me, put his clothes in. I was like, no, I'm not doing it.
I think that's what part of the problem was, is that we did see you two quite close, and you did deny it a couple of times.
Yeah,
and as has already been said, you swore on your mum's life a couple of times.
Yeah, but I didn't put his clothes in, did I?
I know, but But that almost seemed like it was kind of an excuse how to get out of what you'd done. Because you did put the colour in, and then you were like, I didn't do it.
So if
I didn't put your clothes in.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
So if I didn't put 50% of that colouring in, which was 50%, if you take me out of the equation and I was just standing there, I think he still would have been angry.
Well, he probably would have because he felt betrayed by you, and I think also because you denied it rather than just going.
Okay.
All right, mate, I did it.
I just followed Jay's lead because Jay denied it blatantly. I was like, what? I was panicking. You what? Like, he's like, Jay comes out of a towel. He's like, what? He's like, I didn't see anything.
Very quickly, who are you going to stay in touch with? Obviously, Aden and Jay.
Aden, Jay, Louise, the rest. It's been a great game.
I was so excited to get to talk to you tonight. I really, really was. But I'm also really gutted that you're not still in there because for the last couple of weeks, I've absolutely loved you. You've been brilliant. Anton. Don't forget, you too can be part of our potential TV Quick Awards success. Drop us a line, audience@bbbukontheside.com. Coming up this lot, cross-examine Anton. Plus find out what the street spokesman, Aden, has to say to his boy. Tonight we saved our fallen Madonna with the big boobies. And Anton has been put through our ringer once, but it's time now for the panel and audience to put him on spin cycle. Aden, what is your question to your boy?
First of all, I need to do this, so I apologise in advance. Happy birthday to my dad. It's his birthday today. Sorry. My question to you is, how many drinks are we going to have to celebrate tonight?
We're just going to have, just like endless drinks. Just get a bit of female company, we'll be all right.
I've got mine. I've got
Anton,
mine already.
Stop it!
Okay, sorry.
Already got mine. Already got mine.
Oh yeah, you got a girlfriend.
I've already got mine.
Girlfriend.
Vicky, what's your question to Anton?
Now listen very carefully.
Okay, I will.
I'll say this only once. You're obviously a really sensitive guy and a really nice guy, and we saw that when you got upset. But did you find it hard to keep up the villain character? Because it wasn't really you. I mean, you could actually see that you weren't really nasty.
Yeah, of course,
yeah. And so was that difficult persona to keep up for you?
It wasn't difficult to keep up. It was part of my game plan to let them all feel like I'm just a friendly little villain. You know, I started making a theme tune today, and and I was still just going to nominate everyone. So it wasn't hard to keep up because, like you said, I wasn't evil. I was actually really not. I was actually really nice. Yeah, I was trying to be, but
because you're just not that sort of.
Yeah, I'm not. No, Aaron is though.
Yeah.
A true villain. A true villain doesn't say they're a villain. I was like, I'm a villain, you know.
And you said that he worked it all out. That he had worked everything out. And you can actually see that now.
Yeah, he's very intelligent. Very. Studied law for 7 years. He did so.
Glenn.
Anton, what are you going to do now? Are you going to release that single?
I'm going to release music, but not that single, no.
Oh,
and that's one of the reasons why I knew I didn't fall for it.
Oh, come on, you did just a little bit. He did, didn't he? DJ, he did just a little bit.
I try my hardest, but I don't think you did.
I don't really fall for it, because the song choice, I was like, what?
He actually did.
No, it was great.
The whole day he was saying we did it.
We have some audience questions for you, Anton.
Okay.
Hi, Anton, how are you?
How you doing, babe?
When you were in the crypt, listening to the housemates, what was the most interesting conversation that you listened to?
The most interesting conversation was between Aaron and Harry. About, saying Louise and Jem, are basically thick and they don't like them, and so that was really interesting for me because even though Harry was driving,
he didn't say she was thick though.
No.
Yeah, no.
He did just say that what he found, what he sometimes he said I feel bad on Louise sometimes because sometimes I don't listen because I find what she says irrelevant.
Oh, okay. That sounds much better. Thanks, Emma, for clearing that up. Thank you.
But also, you're not always going to want to listen to everybody that's in the house, because are you? I mean, there's going to be people in there that you didn't want to listen to.
No, but the thing is, though, what's the point in if he thinks that? And I think Harry said whenever Louise speaks, he just like nods and does not listen to her. If he thinks that, then don't be all nice with her. Harry said to Louise, "You're one of my best mates," several times. So
I don't think it's. Hold on, I don't think it's a fact that he didn't like her. I think that sometimes he just switches off.
No, I didn't feel bad because Louise, such a lovely girl, really, really likes Harry and Aaron, and she, you know, she really, really liked them. And I kept saying to her, be wary of Aaron. She's like, what, Anton? And now she's, you know, a bit more clued up, but she's so, like, sweet and innocent.
But did you see that?
Hold on, Glyn.
Oh, sorry.
You've had your question. We have another audience question.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you truly confident, or did you like big yourself up because you're slightly insecure? Was it just truly because you're just confident?
No, girls have said this to me. Many girls have said this to me. The thing is, this is the real me. I'm not insecure. You know, I'm just a confident guy. Yeah.
I think, you come across quite confident.
I am.
There's a bit flirty going on here.
Sorry.
Anton has passed through to the other side, but what are the rest of them up to? Alice is in the camera runs. Alice, what's going on?
I am indeed in the camera runs, and everyone's doing what they do when they have a loss in the family or in a group of friends. They're making chips from potatoes. As you can see, they're just shredding some potatoes, peeling them, just to get over the sadness of losing Anton. Alex seems to be screaming about something. It might be hair extensions, that's what she likes to do. And the sisters, they're having the time of their lives. It looks like they've been putting their makeup on with a paintball gun. So that'll be past the time now that he's gone. Apparently Aaron, Louise and Jay have been in the bedroom having a heart-to-heart. So I wonder if that's about losing one of the main members of the wolf pack or not. We don't know. But they, I'm not going to lie, they don't seem sad as such. They are jumping around quite a lot and seem a little bit joyous, but maybe that's just their way of dealing with things. And they're also frying. That's what I do when I miss someone. Back to you, Emma.
Oh, you caught us in the middle of a right old chat.
Okay.
Thanks, Alice. We are deep inside. This is a sweaty box.
Okay.
Can you feel why?
Yeah, no.
It's quite warm in here.
I'm glad I'm here with you.
Joe, do we have some questions from the online world for Anton?
From the web people, yeah. Martin Ward says, do you secretly fancy Louise?
I think she's beautiful, but I don't fancy her because she's like become my best mate. She's such a great heart.
She's stunning, though.
She's stunning, yeah.
Alf James Austin, great name. What do you think? Why do you think you didn't get a girl in the house?
Because I'm picky. I'm one of the most picky people there. It's only going to be Louise or Maisie. I could have got a Faye, I think, if I wanted to. But yeah, if I wanted to, anyone could have got a Faye.
Anyone?
Yeah, anyone got a Faye. But I'm really picky, and I think, you know.
Okay.
The top trump cards, I was voted the second best male in the house. You know, it was Jay than me, so we know how it rolls.
We know how it rolls. We've seen how it rolls. Alana Barlow says, when you saw who nominated you, did you wish you'd change your nominations?
No, not I knew that 6 people, I knew exactly who nominated me. Everyone apart from Lou and Jay. So I just nominated strategically this week. And it worked, because I was up against Jay instead of Aaron, but I'm out. So.
Yeah? You're here. Nicola, who's better freestyler, you, Arden, or Jay?
Jay's the best freestyler. Definitely, yeah. Then I'm not a freestyler.
What do you think of Aden's rapping?
Like my friend CJ said on my birthday, it's not like the best in the world, but he gives it a good try. He puts in a lot of effort.
He's been in the studio with Bizzle this week.
Lethal Bizzle?
He was amazing.
What?
I swear.
He's been in Lethal Bizzle?
Yes.
Oh my... What?
While you were sat in the garden.
What?
One last question. Will you take me for dinner and smash me to pieces?
I'm so sorry.
Yes, I will.
We've got to say goodnight for this evening. Join Alice tomorrow on 5-star when cooking legend Rusty Lee will be showing off her dumplings, and there'll be a performance from 2011's Best Act in Liverpool and the whole of Lancashire. Good night.